Friday, 30th of May. This is around 6:45 a.m. Got a whisper because beautiful Mrs. Conde is still asleep. Honestly, no one works harder than this woman. Amazing woman. Anyway, back to this. We're officially trying to film a full day of eating. And Friday, 30th of May, we have got legs. We're training legs today. Before that, first thing is to have pre-workout breakfast. Well, actually, first thing is I need to pray first. Pray and read the word a bit and meditate on it. So yeah, I need to do all that. But real quick, we have woken up, gone to the toilet, weighed ourselves, and today was matching the newest low weigh-in, which is 96.6 kg today. We started this cut at 102 kg, 102.9 actually. With the whole coming out of lockdown situation and everything, strength is actually really going up. And I think that's just, yes, a combination of obviously being able to balance my nutrition quite well and being able to stay on track with things on my lockdown with my nutrition. Not really training because I didn't have a gym to go to or anything, but just the fact that I really stuck to my nutrition and not go off track with that. And that was actually still eating in a calorie surplus, because I think it's helped with that. Weighed ourselves, had a liter and a half, just downed a liter and a half of water as well. Gonna catch you later when it is pre-workout, which is, I guess, breakfast. Forgot to mention, so today on this full day of eating, we're actually trying to hit in total 220 grams of protein, 295 grams of carbs, and 45 grams of fats. These are my training day macros. My non-training days are around 240 grams of carbs, 230 grams of protein, and 50 grams of fats. But yeah, this is a training day, so that's why we're hitting those macros. So just slightly higher carbs. And you'll notice most of my carbs, about 65 to 70% of my carbs, are utilized around my training window. So pre-workout, intra, and post-workout. Most of my carbs come in that time. In regards to why I'm having my breakfast, why I'm having this meal one, like why this? One, it's just something that sits well with me in my stomach. So because I'm going to be training in about an hour and a half time. In between, I have got to do one Zoom session with my only client who I do Zoom workout with, or I literally train her over Zoom. But yeah, I have to have a session to do with her, and then I'll be off to the gym. And of course, hopefully this is not a sign of things to come on this filming of this full day of eating. But meal one is slightly more burnt than usual, simply because I was trying to talk to you guys while having the cheese just being grilled onto the crumpets. So yeah, normally never not that burnt. So anyway, I'm going to tuck into this slightly more crispier crumpets and cheese, and the protein bar. And also, I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget to do this, so I'm going to do it now. Especially because you might get bored anyways as this video goes on. But if you do like this video, do like it. Drop a comment as well, anything you want to know. And yeah, subscribe as well. Gonna be trying to do a bit more on this right here. A few things planned. And here's hoping I definitely do stick to my word on this. Been procrastinating about YouTube channel for a long time, but we finally got it done this year. So yeah, anyway, back to finishing this protein bar. Glazed on it. Okay, so we're just coming up to Genesis Gym. This is only like my 5th week here now. Moved down up moved up to northwest London back in December, and obviously with the lockdown and everything, this is only actually my 5th week training here. Jesus. Still got a little bit of ice. I'll shake it. So, finished training about an hour ago now. Just went to Tesco, do a little bit of food shop, and not gonna have my post-workout meal yet because I've had quite a busy afternoon and I need to get through with some late check-ins. So Thursday night check-ins, I need to get those done as soon as possible. Then I got a call with my mentor, my business mentor as well. And then in the gym, down in Pure Gym Oval for client sessions as well, one-to-one sessions. So I'll do that this evening. So I'm gonna delay post-workout a little bit just so I can get some work done. I'm still productive right now. Weirdest thing, but I'm always more productive like when I'm slightly getting a little bit hungrier. So when I'm just a bit close to like feeling like, okay, I'm getting hungry now, I'm the most productive. Post meal is not the best time. So these are usually my best work blocks. In the meantime, all I will have is just one of these Serenes right here. Just one, which is 17.3 grams of carbs, and also 2.9, isn't it, for protein? 1 second. Make sure I get this right for you guys. Protein is 2.9. Yeah, 2.9 protein and 0.7 fats. So literally it's just an add-on. I guess you could call it meal number 3 if you're including the intra workout. But anyway, this is post workout. So we got 63 grams of Perform carrot cake flavored whey protein, and we have 63 grams of cream of rice from Bodybuilding Warehouse. Bit of a weird thing with me. I'm not OCD or anything, but I don't know, ever since I've been making cream of rice and whey protein, I like to match the grams in regards to the weight of both of them. But yeah, just a weird thing I do. I don't know why, but anyway. Reason for this post-workout is minimal fats. So in total with the Serene as well, I'm pretty much only having about 4 grams of fats, about 3 grams of fats post-workout. And it's quite a high amount of carbs, which I want, and a decent amount of protein as well. So yeah, that's the reason why. Cream of rice. Obviously there's other sources you can have, but this is what I enjoy. You'll notice with me, although I do have, probably should switch this up. Although I do have a savory tooth as well, like I do like my savory things, I think my sweet tooth does rule in regards to my preference. So definitely you'll notice a lot throughout my day. Probably 60% of the food I eat is a lot of sweet taste to it. And yeah, again, work with you, work with yourself when it comes to if it's just simply dieting, whatever. Don't try and make things hard on yourself and trying to eat things that just normally are not for you. Not you. I got a sweet tooth, I know that, so I'm gonna work with it. This is why I'm able to adhere to a nutritional protocol for years now. This is why I've been able to do what I do. Whatever my goal is, I'm able to manipulate my nutrition to still fit my lifestyle. And the sweet tooth always rules for me. Simple as. With the cream of rice, I use a whisk to mix it together. Just something I enjoy. I think it's easier. I think the other option is a fork, but I just found that a lot of hard work. In regards to how to make cream of rice, I'm not going to go too much into that now. Just know you will mess it up a lot when you first try it. I did as well. I found my own little formula, which is literally I count 5 seconds as I'm pouring the water over the mixture, and after I got 5 seconds, that's usually enough water, and then I pop in the microwave for 3 minutes, take it out after 3 minutes, whisk away, put it back in for 1 minute 30 seconds, whisk away, and then put it back in for 30 seconds, and it's usually the perfect texture that I like, which is like not too watery, not too thick as well, and also nice, not too lumpy, which is where I want it as well. So I'm now just gonna grind some pink Himalayan salt. Let's put it back on me again. So I'm gonna grind some pink Himalayan salt. Just 2 grinds on there. Why pink Himalayan salt? I've been doing it for a while now. But yeah, obviously there's benefits to pink Himalayan salt and so on. But either way, the main thing is do want salt. I do want salt. It's like, you know, people like no, sodium's bad for you, whatever, is gonna gain weight. No, again, muscles, they need sodium, they need that kind of stuff. So post-workout window, you know, like to grind it, you know, make sure I'm having a good amount of salt as well there. And also gonna add some blueberries, some frozen blueberries to that, and to this. And then that's gonna be meal number 3 or meal number 2, if you're not counting the intro workout. Put the macros on this again, on there. Off the top of my head, I just can't think of it right now, but those are the stuff there. And it's gonna be about 80 grams of blueberries. That's what's gonna be on there. But yeah, probably gonna be tucking into this during my mentoring call with my business coach, my business mentor, Ollie Carson. Real quick shout out to you, by the way. Honestly, been a big blessing in my life. Him in my life has been a blessing from God, most definitely. And yeah, if you do not know who Ollie Carson is and you somehow follow me, very strange, very, very strange. But either way, if you do now, if you don't and now you've heard the name, give it a check it out, all right, and you see what I'm talking about. Great guy, love him to bits. But anyway, gonna be eating this soon, and I don't know if you actually need. I need to check more YouTube videos on this. I think, do people actually like seeing the person eat the food? Because I don't think I've been doing that. But anyway, maybe I'll do it with this one. So another thing I've done as well is, and I didn't film this, but I don't track it anyways, is I literally have a big bowl of vegetables. Basically it is the floret salad, the leafy, I think it's called crisp leafy. Yeah, I have some of that, and again, along with some spinach and so on. I literally just have that with a little bit of pink Himalayan salt and some yellow mustard, the French. Do you have that in close consideration? Yeah, Frenchies, that's it. I knew it was Frenchies, but I just wanted to say it correctly just in case. Frenchies mustard, a bit of that on there. I don't track this at all because calories are minimal in this. At worst, I'm probably having an extra 7 grams. No, not 7, probably 5 grams of carbs altogether, even with a bit of mustard, because again, I'm consistent with this. I do it all the time. So as long as I'm consistent with it, it means my body is obviously regulated in regards to knowing, you know, what's going on there. There's not going to be no spike in weight because I do this pretty much every day. So yeah, just to get some vegetables in, I have literally a nice little bowl of that as well, after the post-workout meal, which again, like I said, didn't film. And otherwise, what would normally happen on other days, my training day food. So this, what you're seeing today, doesn't change that much. The only other change would be I'll probably swap out one of these meals that I'll be having next, which you'll see soon. I'll swap it out for a chicken and rice meal with vegetables as well. That's usually the only main thing that will change there. Obviously, my dinner changes quite a bit because as a married man, I do try my best to have dinner with my wife, you know, and you know, as always, love her to bits, but you know, she likes to let me know what the plan is for dinner, and I'm able to then be able to put it, you know, program it so it actually fits in with my macros for the day. So yeah, got 2 more meals to do, and we'll film those soon. Okay, so meal number 4. I'm gonna stick to counting the intro as a meal, so this is meal number 4 right here. And we have, so I mean, honestly, I am enjoying all my meals at the moment, without doubt. I mean, pretty much very happy with them. I mean, I'm not just eating just for training performance and obviously the purpose in regards for the cut and everything, but generally I am enjoying every meal. However, if there was one meal where I'm probably a little bit excited to have, it's probably this one right here. All right. Altogether, give me about 40 grams of carbs, 66 grams of protein, and 2 grams of fats, I believe. And it's just simply, we got about 40 grams of this birthday pastries, whey protein isolate. So yes, I'm one of those people who have different flavors whey protein, and that's because, for example, this to me tastes unbelievably amazing with Greek yogurt. All right, and that's the Faye Greek yogurt. Let's see if I said it correctly. What does it tell you again? Faye, there you go. That's how it's pronounced. The Faye Greek yogurt, 0%. We got 260 grams of that. We got 40 grams of almond milk, just to make sure it's not too thick. I don't like it too thick because I'm having with the cereal, so I can have that texture, but it's obviously again not too runny. So just 40 grams, 40 milliliters, sorry, of the almond milk, the original there. And then we got 42 grams of Cheerios here to give some crunch to this right here. So you could call it a snack. For me, it's pretty much a meal because the macros in it is still quite hefty. And again, we're still sticking with the theme of having most of the carbs now. And you'll see, like, now with dinner at the end, it'll be more of a protein and fats and not too much of a high carb meal. But yeah, this is meal number 4. Now, see, professional camera flip here, you know. We are using the iPhone for this. But yeah, now, obviously, like I said, dinner would be something I'm having with my wife. And today's actually Friday, so it's gonna be an intriguing one because usually Friday is pizza or burger night. And obviously I've already got this program, I already know what's going on, but we'll get you on that, guys. Obviously I'll film that as well. Well, right now I'm just gonna talk into this because I got quickly eat this and start making my way to Pure Gym to train clients this evening. I'm just gonna talk into this while catching up on some rugby. All right. Right. Meal number, we're 5 now. Yeah, meal number 5. Okay, so what we got here is about 23 grams of protein. I don't track the salad. Could be around 2 grams of carbs, whatever, but this is essentially a protein meal, snack, whatever you want to call it. I'm literally just topping up my protein with this one right here because the next meal you'll see doesn't really have much protein in it. So 23 grams of protein here. It's around 110 grams of this. Nice and lazy work here by me. As you can see, it's a mixture of laziness slash it's just laziness, to be honest. Usually, most of the other time, I probably have some chicken up pre-prepared and everything, and then have that with salad or some other form of vegetables or something. Again, I say again, I don't know if I touched on this, but you'll notice, you're wondering, like, Josh, like, what's going on? You've only like used about 15 grams of fats so far today, and you're in the evening now. Literally just come back from training clients in the gym, so PT sessions, hence we're in the Pure Gym. Still don't understand why, if you're no longer working for Pure Gym, why you still have to wear their uniform. Essentially, as I'm paying rent to use their gym. Surely I should be able to wear wherever I want. But anyway, another talk for another day. But basically, you'll notice in my final meal, and this is pretty much the case now I'm married, I do save a lot of my fats for my final meal of the day, which is dinner, which I try and have dinner with my wife every night. Okay, here it is. So it is pizza night. It is Kirsty's gluten-free pizza. We are looking at 84 grams of carbs, about 24 grams of fats, and roughly, I believe, it's only about 16, 18 grams of protein. We'll put this up on the screen later on anyway, so you guys can see it. But yeah, that is dinner tonight. Obviously, this is only like once a night. Once a week.
The next day.
Completely forgot to do a wrap up of the food day of eating. Just FYI, it's not the next day. So I'm just gonna do a little summary, I guess. But yeah, that was the food day of eating. Those macros, the training day macros. 220 grams protein, 295 grams of carbs, and 45 grams of fats. We'll put up on here so you guys can see what I actually ended up having for the day. Now, again, key thing here is just remembering this is what I've been consistently doing now for the past 6 weeks now in regards to hitting these certain macronutrients. It's changed. I've only adjusted them once ever since I started out in regards to being in a calorie deficit. Just made only one adjustment to those macros. But yeah, I've got training day macros and non-training day macros. The difference on the non-training day, you notice, you'll not notice because you didn't see, but the main difference will be the carbs are less, fats a little bit higher, protein a bit higher. So yeah, it'll be more protein-rich meals, carb-less meals, that kind of thing. And obviously I'm not training on that day, so there won't be so much carbs pre and post-training that I have on the day you just saw, which was yesterday, the training day. So today is the 1st of May. That video, the full day of eating was filmed on April 30th. Right now, I am not doing, it's not a mini cut, this is a proper cut. I just want to see where I'm really at with things, how much progress. Because again, when you get into that stage of being in the off season, you can't really see that clearly. Yes, I have a good idea of the improvements here and there, but I would like to now see stripping off all the fat where I'm at, because for me, yes, the goal is to return to the stage at some point. However, I'm only going to return when I believe I'm at the very competitive level. So it's like my goal is first call out. That's the minimum right now. For those of you who understand that term, bodybuilding, you know what that means. But yeah, that's the goal essentially for me when next I reach this stage. So yeah, again, so the way I eat, that full day of eating is structured to number one towards the goal, which is the fat loss right now. It's towards keeping training performance at a high level. It's also towards helping me sustain this for a good period of time, because again, and also being healthy with this as well, but mainly for my adherence and all those food choices there. They all lead to those. They're all down. They've all come to fruition from those main factors. All right, the training performance, adherence, fat loss, all these things, and also still making sure it's as healthy as possible. If you would like to see a full day of eating on my non-training day, put in the comment, and I'm sure I can do that there. Message me on Instagram as well, wherever else you follow me, Facebook, whatever, just do that as well. Again, this is why I tell all my clients, no matter what, when you're working on your goal now, so if it's fat loss, muscle gain, whatever, just do tell the closest people around you, explain to them, this is what I'm doing, and it'll be great if you can support me with this. Just explain to them once, and that's it. If some will respond, some people respond the way you want, some people don't. It's just like, I don't get it, whatever, and they're not really being that supportive. That's on them. It's not on you to try and have other people act the way you want. All right, that's the way they are. You can't do anything about it. Again, any other questions, I can break it down a bit more. I think it's probably enough here. Don't want to make this too long-winded. And yeah, I guess good luck to my videographer in regards she's going to edit this, because I don't think you guys will be here for too long. But if you have got up all the way to this point, thank you very much. I appreciate the support. And those of you who've been saying, get a YouTube channel, all this stuff, all this time. Now, look, I got it now, okay? So yeah, like the video. You should be subscribing by now, okay? Thanks again, and yeah, take care and God bless.